When my husband passed away, my world fell silent. My house felt empty. And the only voices I wanted to hear were my children's. But weeks turned into months. And months into years. They barely called. Sometimes not even on my birthday. I told myself they were busy. Raising their families. Chasing careers. But deep down, I knew I was no longer a part of their world. I lived in that old house alone. The walls whispered memories. But no one listened. Even when I fell sick, not one of my children came. Only my sister, Nora, stood by me. She used to say, "Sana, you gave them everything. One day, they'll realize what they lost." But I'd just smile sadly. Because I stopped believing that day would ever come. After 3 years of loneliness, I sold that old house. The one I built with my husband. Where I raised my kids. It wasn't easy. I cried the day I handed over the keys. But I knew I needed peace, not pain. With the money, I bought a cozy apartment near the sea. Sunlight filled every corner. And the waves sounded like healing. Nora helped me decorate it. Fresh plants, new curtains, a beautiful white couch. It felt like a new beginning. She posted a few photos online. Captioned, "Proud of my sister. Starting a new chapter." Neither of us expected what happened next. Within hours, my phone started buzzing. Messages from my children. "Mom, you moved. Why didn't you tell us? Where did you get money for that apartment?" I froze. For years, they ignored me. And now suddenly, they cared? 2 days later, all three of them showed up at my doorstep. With fake smiles. And forced hugs. "Mom, we missed you. We were just so busy." Busy? For 3 years. My daughter looked around and whispered to her husband. "This place must have cost a fortune." That's when I realized. They weren't here for me. They were here for what I had. They started visiting often. Bringing gifts. Acting sweet. But every word felt like poison wrapped in sugar. One evening, I overheard my sons whispering in the balcony. "If we convince Mom to put the apartment in our names, we'll be safe later."
Yeah.
She's getting old. Better handle it now. My heart shattered. After all the years of silence. They hadn't changed at all. I didn't confront them, not yet. Instead, I called Nora. And my lawyer friend, Imran. We made a quiet plan. The next weekend, my children came again. Smiling, pretending. Over dinner, my eldest said, "Mom, why don't you make the apartment joint property? It'll protect you." I smiled gently. "That's a lovely idea," I said. "Actually, I already updated the papers yesterday." Their eyes lit up. Until I finished the sentence. I transferred it to a charity foundation for widows. In my husband's name. Silence. Then shock. "What? Are you insane, Mom? You're giving away our inheritance?" I looked at them, my tears finally gone. "You gave away your hearts long before I gave away this apartment." They left, slamming the door. But I felt lighter. That night, I sat on my balcony, watching the sunset. Nora poured me tea, smiling quietly. You did the right thing, Sana. I nodded. Maybe one day, they'll understand that love isn't about money. It's about being there. My children never came back after that. But for the first time in years, I didn't feel alone. I felt free. Because sometimes, justice isn't about revenge. It's about peace.